Hello, my crafty friends. Well, today we are going to play with a brand new tool from Stampin Up, and we're also going to play with a brand new stamp set because both the stamp set and the tool just work perfectly together. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, I am going to showcase the new Stampin Positioner. So this tool is just a fabulous little tool for lining up your stamped images and stamping them multiple times. It's also a great tool to use if you are making multiples of the same style card. So I'm going to showcase the tool, and we will also be using a brand new bundle that will be coming out in March as part of the online exclusives. It's called Cutest Crew, so it has this stamp set, which we're going to use today. And of course, it has a coordinating die set. However, keep in mind you can use any stamp set that you have on hand with this new Stamp Positioner tool. Now, this Stampin' Positioner tool is not yet available for sale. However, Stampin' Up is holding a really nice promotion during the month of February. Actually, it runs February 3rd through March 2nd, where you can get this Stampin' Positioner tool for free in your starter kit when you join Stampin' Up. So I will link to the information in the description with this video. Okay, so the first way that I will show you how to use this Stampin' Positioner is just a very simple background design. So we're just going to stamp these little dog images right in the background, and they're going to be evenly spaced across this cardstock piece. So I started with a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of crumb cake cardstock. And the nice thing about this grid paper is you can just line everything up on here. And then you can just use your magnets to hold this in place. Then we're going to take the dog image and we're just going to lay it up across the top here. So basically, I'm going to be stamping this image 5 times. So I want to stamp it kind of in between the 1 inch marks that are on the side. So between the 0, 1 and 1 and 2 and so forth. So I want to line my image up so that it is in between there. Then once you have it aligned, we'll take this little arm for this tool and we're going to attach it to these 2 pegs. So we'll just put it on like this and then just push down to grab your stamp image, and then it'll be positioned on here perfectly. So now we're going to be using crumb cake ink because I just want a little subtleness in the background here. And you're just going to ink this up, put it back on the pegs, and then just push down, and then you have your image. So now I'm just going to move this magnet piece up a little bit and we'll just continue this process. So you're just going to ink up your image, and instead of putting it on the first 2, now I'm going to choose the 2nd and 3rd. So we'll put this on here and just stamp. And then we'll just keep going all the way down. So the next one will line up on the 3rd and 4th peg and stamp. Then we'll go the 4th and 5th peg and stamp. And we'll just ink this up. Then we'll put it on the 5th and 6th peg and then stamp. So that is the design that we have. Isn't that kind of fun? So it makes a really nice background design. And then here's what my finished card looks like. I just left that in the background and then just decorated it with some of the same image. I just colored my image with Stampin' Blends and just added some die cuts and a greeting. So a very simple card idea. And then on the inside, I just stamped kind of that subtle look on the inside of the card. The second way that I used this Stamp Positioner tool was to stamp a greeting and an image at the same time. So I'm going to show you how I did this. So for this card, I'm still using the same size paper, 4 by 5 1/4, except for this time we're going to stamp so that we can create a landscape style card instead of a portrait style card. So I'm going to line up my white cardstock here on this grid paper. And then I'm going to use these two images, the little birds, and then this So Glad We're Friends. And so I want to stamp this one, So Glad We're Friends. I want to stamp this twice. So I want to stamp it towards the top, and then I want to stamp it towards kind of the middle here. So I just lined it up, and I want to stay within this 1 inch mark again. So most of these images that we're playing around with are about 1 inch or less than 1 inch wide. So I want to line this up towards the top here. And then I want to line up my greeting right next to it, kind of in the middle there. So I just want to line that up and push down and grab my images. And then we will ink these up. So this time I'm using basic gray. And we will just ink up these two images and we'll stamp them at the same time. All right, so then instead of moving down to the second spot here, I want to move down one more. So I want to leave a little bit of space in between there. So we're going to ink this up again. And we're not going to start on the second notch. We're going to actually connect this little arm to the third notch. And then we'll just stamp our image again. Now we're going to use the same bird image. I'm just going to put it on the other side. So I'm going to try to stay in between that 2 inch, between the 1 and 2 inch mark. And then we're going to add our little greeting. So it's going to say, So Glad We're Friends, have the best day. So once you have it positioned where you want it, we're going to add this to the second peg, second and third. And we'll push down to grab our image. And now we can go ahead and just ink these up. And I want to stamp it in between these two. So now we're going to use the second peg. So remember, this one we use the first peg, and to stamp this one we use the third. So now we got to go in the middle. So we can push down. And then just ink this up again. And then this time we are going to go on the fourth peg towards the bottom here, this fourth peg over here. And then just line it up and push down. Okay, so that is the design you get. And then here is the finished card. So I just, again, colored the images, and I even popped some images up so you can stamp that same image and die cut it out and give your card a little more depth and dimension. So just a super cute way to use this positioning tool. All right, so for this last card idea, it's pretty similar to the one I just showed you, except for that we're not going to move the cat design in this case. We're just going to be removing the different greetings for this particular card. But this is actually one of my favorites. So let me show you how I made it. So you're going to start with a 4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of smoky slate cardstock. And basically what we want to do is we want our greeting in the 0 to 1 inch section, and we want the cat image here in the 1 to 2 inch sections. So we're going to line these up. All right, so once you have it lined up, your image is lined up on your cardstock, then you're just going to add this arm, and you're going to push down to grab the images. So again, I'm just inking up my images with basic gray. We'll line this back up on those two pegs at the top and push down to stamp the image. So I'm going to clean this first. And then I want to remove this greeting, and I want to use a different one. So we are going to take this one off, and we're going to add this one off to the side here. All right, so once you have it positioned, you can push down and grab that other greeting, that image. And then let's go ahead and ink this up again. And we will place this on that third and fourth little peg. And then just push down. All right, so now you have this just cute little design on your cardstock, and then I'll show you the finished card again. And you can decorate it however you would like, but you've got your little "So glad we're friends" at the top, "Have the best day." And then I just stamped these little cat images and colored them separately and cut them out with the die and put them right on top of where I stamped them on this gray cardstock. So it's just a great way to keep your images lined up and create a fun little design for your card. Okay, so there you go. Now you have 3 different card ideas and a fun way to use the Stampin' Positioner tool in your card making. And if you enjoyed these card ideas, feel free to download the printable tutorial. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave me a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the cards shared here today. Have a fun and creative day, my friends. Take care.